Hello everyone and welcome back to a short EP review, and in this video I'm going to review the new Goreshit and Niku Daruma split. Goreshit is an artist that I've been following his works over the past few years. I made a positive review of his new album Tower Block Knife Crime, which in my opinion it's one of the most intense and one of the harshest and better releases of 2019. A really refreshing sound of Goreshit and a really nasty and heavy sound that fits him really well. So I was definitely looking forward to more in this sort of style. Goreshit seems to go further down the rabbit hole of this really grim and dark aesthetic with this new split over here with Niku Daruma, which is a project that I wasn't aware of before, though I know that this name is based off one of the most messed up and most disturbing films ever made. Getting into the track of Goreshit at first, this is a really nice and dark sound of Goreshit that we have heard from him before, but not to that extent. This is a 9-minute track, it's long in length, and it's really messy. It goes all over the place, having some of your standard elements of breakcore, but a bit more aggressive and a bit more distorted, a bit of a harsh noise, and also some elements of dark ambient, and it's especially dark and atmospheric at the last portion of the song. It ends on a really haunting and unsettling tone that I really like. I especially like the way this track ends, and in general it's a really good song from Goreshit. It's way more detailed and way more clean in sound compared to anything he did with Tower Block Knife Crime, but it's really apparent that Goreshit was going towards a bit of a different direction and not something that would sound as Tower Block Knife Crime, and in my opinion he did a decent job of having a really nice and intense song. But I ended up being more surprised with the second half with Niku Daruma. Even if this Goreshit track is really harsh and hard-hitting, it's still night and day compared to what Niku Daruma do in these two tracks, because at least Goreshit creates a bit of a dark and unsettling atmosphere, especially towards the end of the song. These two tracks from Niku Daruma are just straight up harsh, aggressive, off the wall, intense noise. These two tracks are mind-numbingly insane. The first song, The Blade, starts with a really ominous and disturbing sample, only for this to get into an extreme harsh noise territory. And this is one of the most intense and one of the most insane things I've heard all year. Extremely loud, aggressive, really ear-piercing, high frequencies, and two tracks that just melt your mind just for how intense they are. They instantly give me some flashbacks from some of the harshest stuff I heard from White House or Atrax Morgue. Our Throats goes into a bit of the same direction, but in general these two tracks are actually two of the most intense things I've heard all year. I'm not even joking. I wasn't expecting that this would go into such a harsh territory. Goreshit managed to be the way of me discovering Niku Daruma, and these two tracks actually make me go to listen to some of their previous stuff and actually look forward to what they're going to come up with next. Stylistically wise, it's hard to compare because both artists go into extremely different directions, so I can't necessarily pick who did the better job, who had the better side, because yeah, this short release at times ends up being a bit messy, and even though like I said it's extremely short, at times it can be a little monotonous, but this is my only sort of issue with this EP. Other than that, solid works from both Goreshit and Niku Daruma, and a really solid project that I liked for its intensity. I'm going to give this split an 8- out of 10. What's your opinion on this split? Like it, dislike it, why, and what do you want me to review next time? Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.